Performance numéro 3. 4. Merci. Stand by. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quand vous êtes prêts.
Good afternoon. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Inuit. I'm originally from Northwest Territories. My Anon is from Inuit. My father is Dene from Treaty 8. I'm a mother of 3. I have a son and 2 girls, and I also have a grandson and a granddaughter on the way. So I carry them with me. I carry them with me when I perform, when I travel, when I do my singing, when I do my songs. I'm also, so I'm going to be doing a few things today. I'm going to be doing some throat singing, Inuit throat singing called kataja, and also I'm going to be doing some hand drum. Just a little bit about where I'm from. I was born in the 1970s, and during that time there was this period of Canadian history that is called the 60s, following the residential school era. They tried to assimilate us through adoption, forced adoption, so I was physically stolen from my birth mother, along with 6 of my brothers and sisters, and we were all adopted across Canada. So the songs that I sing and the throat singing that I perform and I teach my girls is for me much more significant than just a pastime. It's really a way for me to heal from having been taken from my mother and my father. So I'm going to do some throat singing. Usually it's done by 2. My daughter, Nevaeh, might join me. She might or might not join me, depending on how she feels. But I wanted to share with you Inuit style, which is throat singing. And I'm sitting here with my best friend, Tuckley Partridge, who will introduce herself in a few minutes. And me and her, learned how to throat sing together, and she's been a huge part of my healing journey, along with my sister, and she's going to be sharing her journey a little bit. So I'm going to do some throat singing, and so throat singing is something that we've been doing for thousands of years. It was actually outlawed and illegal for us to do because the government and the church deemed it unacceptable, and also the church told us it was part of the devil, and so it went underground on cachette. We used to do throat singing on cachette, and thank God we're really lucky that our elders kept the tradition. And the reason why I'm able to sing, the reason why I'm able to pass on to my girls, is because those elders held on to the tradition regardless of forced assimilation. So I sing this for them, I sing this for the future girls, for the ones that are unborn, those who have passed on. And this is throat singing, which is the meditation of the nature outside. And it's very much inspired by nature. That wasn't part of it, by the way. That was just during your throat. So that was a little bit about throat singing. It sounds very different than if it was with two people, because throat singing is a competition. And we used to gage, we used to bet for things and competition. So while the men were out doing what men do, hunting or whatever, man stuff over there outside. It was the women were inside taking care of our panics and our irniks, our daughters and our sons, and it was a way to warm up. It was also, I'm not wearing one today, but we traditionally wear anarchics, and it's the coat that you see where we carry our babies in the back. And so throat singing was a way for us to put our kids to sleep. And my daughter, who's with me, she's heard my throat singing since she was in utero, in my belly, and my older one too. And competition-wise, we used to bet for things. So I'm actually wearing Takoid Partridge's Creations and Natalie Couture's outfit. So if there was an Inuit woman who wanted my earrings or my outfit, she would have to bet, and we would have to throat sing. And the first woman who laughs is the not winner. Oh. A long time ago, I was singing with Nancy Saunders, Nia Saunders, and she's like, I don't like the word loser. She says not winner. So I adopted the not winner part. I don't like calling people losers. It's not a loser, right? So traditionally, a woman can come up to me and say, oh, I really like your earrings. And so if my daughter wanted my earrings, she'd be like, let's go. So we would compete, and the first woman who would laugh or skip a beat would lose, and I would have to give up mine. So we would do it for tualuks, for our mittens, our kamits, our boots, outfits. Long time ago too, if there was a single hunter, And he was, very capable and didn't have any partners, and there was two of us that wanted him. We could also throat sing for him, but not today. So that's a little bit about throat singing. I would like to give the floor over to Catholic Partridge, who's going to be sharing where she is, who she is, where she's from, and
Right? We're good? My name is Catholic Partridge. I'm originally from Coutjock in Nunavik, from North Quebec. And I'm an artist, a visual artist, a spoken word performer, a writer, and I work as a curator and commissaire des artistes du Nord in Ottawa at Saw Gallery. Super happy to be here today. And as you can see, I'm doing beadwork here at this table and some things like that. I also do beadwork for installation. And I wanted to share just a poem with you today, a spoken word poem in English. Is it okay in English? I also perform in French, but I write primarily in English, so that's what I'll share in English. This is an old poem. It's called After an Argument. What can I tell you? I picked berries, buckets and buckets, sucked up purple berry juice on my lips like lipstick, and started one-match fires for tea for me and my sisters, dressed in Mother Hubbard flower-print parkas and our only itching close calls were with black flies and horseflies and mosquitoes like hovering schools of fishes. We could have scooped up enough of them for soup. You want to know the tundra is one big tiring mattress to walk on, with sloping stone breaks and muck to stick even hip-length boots, and pools deep and cool, by boulders spotted with orange, yellow, black, white, and light green lichen. I can tell you the flowers are many and minuscule, and plants tend to taste bigger than they look, like roots we dug by rocks and ate with grit of sand and smelling metallic. Or I can tell you fish stories. From every point I ever cast a silvery lure to sing in char or trout or salmon, the small ones not caught in Norman's net, who went out at low tide with mending line to square up holes and came back with legendary catch of 4-foot fish and no proof left but bones after supper. Even those the dogs might have choked down hacking throats. I can tell you how we sat low in canoes or slept curved against the hull of a peterhead on long trips up and down the river or out into the bay, where the boy at the prow was a spring and a watchdog looking for rocks to guard against and scraping oars on both sides, calling up seals. Rifles raised and ears ringing as bullets whined by. But we were never afraid. Bobbing on waves and peeing in pots with stars and aurora overhead, heading home after weeks and weeks away from town and clocks and telephones and mirrors and everything. Everything tasted so good boiled on a blue-flamed Coleman stove. I'll give you me at my Uncle Jacob's camp, a perfect place for us to pick seaweed and sea shrimp, swimming in small, salty pools where across the bay he shot a caribou and let it down gentle, with knife and nape of neck. Where we came to fetch fresh water and wash our hair glossy, Giuseppe and me. I can tell you how quiet is not silent, but yields to gentler sounds, like my Aunt Leah cleaning eiderdown and scraping fat off a sealskin as I watched, calmed, after a bit of a tiff over my brother gone hunting with the men. He didn't deserve it. She made bannock and called me Bannock, daughter, and I was appeased.
that was incredible. I'm always, I just love being a cook. So I wanted to give you, so my little one is going to be coming and joining. And you know, for us, being able to pass down our throat singing is really important, and it's a way to revive. And it's, you know, people are like, how can you not be angry and about what has happened to you? And for me, it's knowing that my little ones know how to throat sing, and that's for me a way to tell, show the government and show Canadians that we're still here and that assimilation did not win. And that through song it's one of the more gentler ways and the way to celebrate who we are without being angry. So we do one song, and she's very much a beginner, and I'm very, very, very proud of her. Her name is Bea, and her Inuit name is Beadwork, which means from the heavens. And my older daughter Sierra, who's Beadwork means storm. So we're going to be doing the love song, which is Baker Lake style. She won. This is her first live performance. And so I'm very emotional because it took a lot of guts. So that's as much as she got, and she's amazing, and this is the next generation of throat singers. So. Yeah. Thank you, my love. So, how much time do I have? I'm sorry to be there.
1 minute.
Okay. So we're gonna, we have a minute to throat sing, and this is what it sounds like together. Another version of throat singing. Oh, I shouldn't have even go for a throat singing. But this is is who we are as Inuit and as Inuit women. And, you know, for us, throat singing is, we've performed at MSO, we've throat sung in France, we've traveled together. And for us, it's a way to celebrate who we are, but also show that as Inuit, we're contemporary as well. I think that we have to show too that, you know, we're able to move with the times. You know, we went from igloo to the internet. So we have like Instagram and, well, wait, that's not cool anymore. TikTok, I don't know. I'm old. I don't know. I try to keep up with my little one, and I can't. So nakornik na kayo. Thank you so much. Merci beaucoup, Masicho. And till next time.
Thank you.